What? This is your boy, Thewildmanscoob.
You gonna give me weather and traffic on the 9s?
Hey, you better watch your car because that shit gonna get fucked up.
You see people.
Welcome to episode 16 of my podcast, His Man Cave. I'm Glenn Stewart.
I'm Johnny Gates.
And we got Thewildmanscoob.
Thewildmanscoob.
Who just like, you just introed yourself. But you, that's my favorite thing you do on stage, Jeff.
Oh, when I reintroduce myself?
Whenever it's like this lackluster thing and they're like, and you got Scooby, and just the crowd's just like, fuck Scooby.
Yeah.
And he'll walk on stage like, no, that's not how we're about to do this.
I'm about to tell y'all to clap for me. Fuck that. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you.
I've been sitting here for 45 fucking minutes.
Right, because you know the shit don't start on time. None of it starts on time.
Yeah, I've yet to see one yet start on time.
There's no such thing.
We're not. Like, if a comedy show starts on time, that means, like, everybody's been paid.
These professionals.
Right.
No, wait. Now, I will tell you, and I'm not bragging, but every time I've hosted, I've started real close to fucking on time because you know me, I ain't dicking around. I'm just kidding. Look, the last...
See, that must have been when I'm not there. Cause
you were there the last time, and I was getting so mad.
Oh,
because
right.
Fucking 9:15.
Yeah, well, like, that's when we started. Like,
well, you don't understand. When y'all are running it, and I'm saying it because y'all are black, and I'm going to be fucking honest about it, but when y'all are running the fucking show, the white people aren't looking at you crazy, but when they know that I'm fucking hosting it, they're like, hey, 9:15. What are you doing over there? You know,
hey, guy, I know you're cool with those guys over there.
I know they're your friends.
I know you're friends with shit, man. Like, fuck, it's not
we paid good money for this.
Yeah, $10, yeah. So, or they possibly could have got a ticket
Me
free.
and Tristan have to get home before 11 o'clock.
Fuck that. Fuck it. Yeah, it's 9:15 almost every other time.
That's the way it works, I guess.
Yeah, it's really kind of like
9:30.
Depending on who's hosting.
There was one that was like 9:45.
That was the last one. That was the one me, you, Preload, and Pratt did. Like, and we did you know we were only supposed to do 10 minutes a piece?
No, I was told 30 when we got to the door.
Nah, everybody did like fucking 30 minutes, like almost 30 minutes. But see, it was a really good show.
It was a really great show.
Like,
why were y'all only supposed to do 10?
Because they didn't tell us.
So when we
why were you only who said?
No, it was just a low. Okay,
it was just the features.
Yeah, it was just just the fucking features.
Just the fucking features.
So it was supposed to be a 30-minute comedy show?
No. The headliner was supposed to do
15, and then everybody was supposed to do like 10 to 15. So if everybody would have did 15, it would have been about an hour and depending on how it goes, about at least an hour.
Oh, there was more than just 3 people there.
No, there was just 3 of us.
No, it was three plus the host, so 4 altogether.
Yeah, 4 altogether.
So if everybody would have did 15 with the
host mixing it up in the middle,
you would have got about an hour 30. And that's where it goes. But like
Pratt did like 20 on the top, and then
And then
I did
Glenn did like he did however and he did, and then Pratt comes back out and does like another 10, and then Preload gets up and does anywhere from 20 to 25, and I get up and I'd probably 30, easy, and
But the crowd was so nice to us when it was over. They were like, "Man, you guys are awesome," and they're all hugging our necks and shit. It was
falling asleep in the process. Falling asleep in the process.
Man, do you remember what was it? Tony Tone that came.
Oh, I left when Tony Tone came, and
No, I'm going to tell you right now. I have never seen people get up, stretch their legs, walk outside, and they're like, "My God," they were so tired. But they loved him so much. I kept going back in.
That's what Munchie told me.
But I mean, like he was like, it was phenomenal to watch because he's the kind of comic that makes you realize you're not working hard. You ain't working hard enough.
And who was that?
Tony Tone. And that's why I left, because I didn't want to feel. I was already going through depression at the time. I didn't really want to be there.
Well, it's been a rough year for both of us, I think, as far as depression goes. It has been rough.
It's been crazy.
Huh? We're comics.
Right? What does that mean?
We're alive. We on this. We doing this right now, so we moving.
Yeah, we ain't stopped yet.
Yeah,
you'll know something's wrong when we don't.
I'm not famous enough to die yet, so.
You're not famous enough to have a coke habit yet?
Yeah, like when I'm able to afford a coke habit, that's
if you were super famous and you died, how would you want it to be?
Hella gunfire.
No, like seriously,
No.
like how would you want your blaze of glory to be? Would you want it to be like, autoerotic asphyxiation where they find you,
Hanging in your
hanging in the
closet.
closet with a belt around your neck and your dick in your hand? Do you
Nah.
want it to be like a cocaine overdose?
Do you want it to be a sloppy
You want
coke?
it-
boy?
Hell no, I want to go out like happy as fuck. Like he died from a heart attack because he was eating like a burger that was so fucking good it killed him. Like something like that. I want to go peaceful as fuck, but maybe with a little struggle. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, we were talking about how comics think in general. And somebody was like, Glenn, what's your goal in comedy? I'm like, I want to make someone laugh so hard they have a fucking heart attack.
you killed it.
I literally, you killed it.
You
Like,
killed it. You killed it.
'Cause
Motherfucker almost died because of you.
Now if it happens, that's premeditated.
Well, no,
You went in with these jokes,
you
motherfucker.
know John Cleese with Monty Python?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
heard of him. I
It
don't.
was old
I'm
white British guy.
I'm horrible at.
Hello,
comedy.
governor.
Yeah, so anyway.
That's where I get that from.
There's a,
I don't
no,
know.
that's not it. But
Okay, I ain't know.
the guy was watching a movie that he was in, and he literally was laughing so hard he had a heart attack. And John Cleese's response was, "What scene?" He wanted
Yeah.
to know what
Yeah,
scene.
I mean,
I want to know what scene.
I need to
killed
know
him.
what killed him. Like, I know I get it because when you go back, watch it. If you would have went back and watched it, it was like, it's not even that funny.
That's not even that funny.
It's not even that funny. But that's how we are. Like, somebody walked up to me and was like, "Oh my God, well you did this," and I was like, "That wasn't even the funny part of the joke." Like,
Oh man, we were talking. Me and you were talking about that one night because I did something on stage where it looked like I was sucking a dick with a microphone or something, and I had Bell's palsy, but I had never done it on stage before. And the thing was, I never wanted to do it, but it just hit me to do it.
yeah.
And then I got off stage, and you're like, "Man, Glenn, that was fucking funny." And I looked at you, and I'm like, "Good luck, it'll never come back." Like,
you missed out on this, but
yeah, I'm not ever doing that again. I know, being funny on stage, never gonna do that again. Got it.
I said nothing.
Just waiting for it.
Well,
Just
sounds like
ridicule.
somebody's got a guilty conscience over there.
Sounds like I know what this guy does. He waits for me to feel happy, and then he cracks it down.
y'all.
What happened?
Y'all just do your thing.
Okay, I didn't know. You know what? Y'all are the most hospitable people I've ever been with.
Mixing your drink for you.
I'm gushing over here, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like y'all, like he comes in with his little pass thing, tells the dogs, "Hey, he's a black guy. He's cool with us.
He's okay.
He's with us."
Settle down, gummy bear.
Yeah.
Settle down.
And he gets in, and then like he feels. Y'all make me feel special. Like no,
You are our guest.
and cause I was telling you, like
You didn't know this was like a legit thing. This is. Like,
I knew it was legit. Like I never doubted it. I was just like, God, y'all make me feel like
you're somebody.
yeah.
What do
'Cause
you
you
think
are.
of-
Hold on, wait,
What do you
no.
think of the setup, man?
I like it. Hold on, wait, no. Glenn, you're gonna look at this right here. Hold on, wait.
I'm not worried about it. I
Look
already text her.
Look at that. Like that.
They got me feeling like somebody. Well, yeah, you should feel like somebody.
I appreciate it. I mean, of course, she came with the encouragement and everything. I was like, I took a picture of the whiskey in my glass. I was like, cause I told you I had my ideas about myself, and then this past weekend I was watching the Stone Cold Steve Austin podcast with the Undertaker, and they were sitting down fucking shooting the shit, drinking fucking whiskey, and I was like, this is the shit I really want to do. And so I was like, I got to make sure I have whiskey.
There you go. We used to do Scotch Thursdays when I bought this house. It started when I bought this house and I was working on it. And like I lived here for a month by myself. My wife and kids lived with her mom over at her mom's house, and I worked on the house and got it ready for us. So that way we didn't move all our shit in and try to live around working. 'Cause
Right,
nothing would have
yeah.
ever gotten done. The house would look the exact same way it did when we moved in.
My uncle, well, I ain't going to say that, but my uncle did.
you just said I'm not gonna say that. My uncle.
Well,
I'm sorry.
nothing like that.
I'm not gonna say this, but I'm gonna
My uncle,
say this.
I'm going to say it anyway. My uncle them did something like that, but like, their house look good. I'm not saying y'all can't do it. I'm just
Oh
saying.
no! I remember walk you through the house. You tell me. Oh, you don't know what it looked like before.
Yeah, right.
Well, I
Well,
do
see-
have before pictures.
Well, you're not gonna want to go in there anyway. There's a ghost in there.
oh
There's
shit,
a
you
ghost.
got to go. Hold on, wait. So Y'all watch porn, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Y'all know Bridget B.
I don't know porn
No.
names.
Pull,
No.
Oh.
But go ahead and tell us. Go ahead.
Okay, so I met Bridget B not too long ago, and when I met her, she was, they was like, oh yeah, he's one of your, he like to watch you and shit like that.
Oh, yeah, I
And-
masturbate to you all the time.
yeah, like I beat my dick to
well,
you all the
nice
time.
to meet you.
And she was like, oh my God. And she was like, yeah. And they were like, yeah, he's a comedian. And she was like, oh my God, I fucked so many comedians. And I was like, oh, okay.
Nice to meet you.
I was like, you gonna fuck me tonight? Like, what's popping? I didn't fuck.
She didn't fuck you.
No.
I
But
remember
she-
the last time at my bachelor party, I was at a strip club, and the stripper came down, and she met eye to eye with me, and she's like, "Oh, hey, Glenn."
Did y'all give him my name beforehand?
Hey,
No.
hey, Aunt Teresa.
No, I looked at her, and I'm like, oh.
Hey, hey, Jose.
No, I looked at her, and I was like, "Oh, hey, how are you?" And my cousin looked at me and goes, "Been eyeballing her all night, and you're telling me she's fine as fuck, Glenn." And I'm like, "Look, there's things you don't need to know, okay? She's one of them."
Yeah.
Confident big guy kind of thing where there was I had this complex where I decided that somebody told me you had to be pretty and good looking and sportsy and shit to get women, and I was like,
You're pretty. You're pretty. You're
I'm
good
prettier
looking.
now. We've talked about that. This
You're pretty-
this
you're good
losing
looking.
weight, and then I'm gonna try to quit smoking and all this. I'm just fucking ruining my comedy career left and right. I'm just gonna be a
Why
happy.
the fuck did you get
Yeah,
this
man.
positive ass motherfucker?
I'm gonna have a happy attitude and just be like, nothing's wrong with
And
me.
that's how we got on you, because we were like, Johnny's fucking amazing. At
Yeah,
being-
he's a nice person.
like he's fucking amazing. Like
You don't really fit into that cookie cutter.
yeah, right.
mold.
Like the comedians are depressed and they hate
Well,
everything.
my depressed stage came when I was 34.
Oh well, yeah. There you go.
Oh, so you're saying that we're almost out?
Yeah, no, dude. It's
Wonderful.
That's why when I talk to y'all, I kind of giggle about it because it's like, oh yeah, I remember when there was no light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah,
You know
man.
what I'm saying? And
I
I have a couple more years on y'all is all it is.
yeah, well, and I don't even. I don't know your experiences either. Because when I talk to people and I tell them, I've been married, I've lived here, I've done this.
Have you been to jail?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just wondering.
I've been. How long? Did you hear about the story about when I got out of jail and I did the show at STEM like
No.
the next one?
No.
Still had his
Okay,
Still
so-
had his orange jumpsuit on.
So I'm getting out of Washita Correctional Center. My mom picks me up out of Monroe.
And you're like, I got a show.
Well, no, I already knew about the show. I agreed to do the show, and then I ended up going to jail. And so I get my phone, we plug it up, and I'm getting all these random ass text messages, but they're coming like at that time. So I'm thinking, okay, I know some of them are outdated, but then like 45 minutes down the road, I get like messages from Munchie and Pratt about and Tony Tomasio about the show that we're supposed to be doing. I'm like, oh, let me send my picture, because the last thing was send the picture. So I send the picture, and Munchie like, we already made the fucking flyer. What the fuck you talking about? And I was like, oh, my bad. I just got out of jail. Excuse me. So I get out of jail, go home, and I want to say the very next day, I go back to work the very next day, and just in case you've never been to jail, it doesn't take long to fuck your brain up. So
I've never made it to jail. I've been
In holding, yeah.
I've been in handcuffs multiple times.
nah, fuck that. Jail's for real. Like I wouldn't even.
No,
like
I
the
was.
hard part.
Look, I tried to earn. I earned my way.
Nah,
like
fuck
I just.
that. But I wish jail on nobody. Like I ain't gonna lie to you. Like and there's a lot of people I do not like, but I do not wish that mental stress on you.
Well, the isolation gets you right.
Well, I wouldn't isolate. There was motherfuckers around me all the time.
So too many motherfuckers.
Yeah, like it was motherfuckers everywhere. Like
So it's like being in
crowded.
it's like living in the DMV.
you know what? That's it. It's close.
I've never been to jail, but I'm
No,
sure
no,
it's
no.
like nothing else because you can't fucking leave.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you can't leave. You
Like
don't get to see
you
it.
go to the DMV, it fucking sucks. God damn, this place fucking sucks.
Yeah, like and
But
there's
you know
so many
what?
people,
I'm
and
fucking
people are
tired
steady
of this
coming
shit,
in.
and I walk out the door, I can go. But if you're in jail and you're like, you know what, this fucking place sucks. Fuck this place. I'm leaving.
I'm
Oh,
about
yeah,
to go.
That's right.
I'm going to this concrete ass
I
bunk.
can't.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I'm sure that's a complete. I've never been to jail. So.
it's horrible. Like I swear to God, like it's Dog,
It's just not. It's not for us.
it's not what you want. And then there's motherfuckers in there like that ain't did shit. Like a dude was like, yeah, I didn't pay my child support. I lost my job. Not because I quit, but I lost my job because they laid me off. I got pulled over. They saw that I was in arrears, and they took me to jail. I've been in jail for 2 months behind child support.
Well, let me say something. When we talked earlier, but after the 13th or the 12th of this month, we can get together. We need to have a nice, long, lengthy conversation on this podcast about just that thing, and how much bullshit that the legal system does seem to be like legit. It is fucking ridiculous.
No, it's horrible. Like, because I just went to court not too long ago.
I'm just going to talk a little about it. So there was a kid when I had to go to court. There was a kid that it was his second offense, possession under 7 grams, year mandatory, Angola. Where they said
he could have died. He could have died.
Year mandatory, Angola. That white kid was so fucking scared when that woman
hit the gavel.
He could have died.
I'm going to tell you right now, the most I've ever been afraid, because like at the racetrack and shit, we've had some scuffles and shit like that where I've been arrested.
I still need to see you drive.
Yeah, you'll see it. Next year is going to be an awesome year. A friend of mine is a giant. He's like 6'10", weighs about 450 pounds. And this motherfucker is cock strong like you don't know, okay? And we're sitting there, and the cops, he's drunk and drove his truck off a ditch. So they put him in handcuffs. Standard operating procedure.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, do y'all want to see a cool trick? And he breaks them. And then they bring out ankle shackles. And he's like, you want to see even a cooler trick? And he breaks those too. And the guy's just like, just get him the fuck to the house.
Yeah.
Like,
let him go.
He just take him. Like, so they didn't write him up, nothing like that. So then 3 weeks later, we're out drinking again, right? He gets pulled over. Same cops. He said, do you have your license? And my friend bellows out of the passenger, I don't believe in papers, please. And I'm like, in my fucking truck, you believe in papers, please. I'm not going to jail for your stupid giant ass.
Fuck
like,
that.
No.
Don't act an ass in my car.
No, because I'm a firm believer. Like, because in Vivian, I got pulled over one night. I was taking my car to my stepdad's house. It was right down the road from the track. And I had a trailer light out, and fucking Barney Fife from Vivian pulls out, and he pulls me over, and he's like, where's your license? And where's your license? I said, it's in my pants. I'm in a fire suit. And he said, well, reach in there. And when I reach in there, this motherfucker pulled a gun on me. He's like, I said freeze. I said freeze. And I'm like, you just told me to reach up in this car. Like, you have me fucked up. And he's like, I know how you race car drivers are. I'm like, you don't know shit. Like, I'd look and just.
It happens to y'all too.
Yeah, no.
No, people get nervous, man.
No, people get nervous. Well, my dad always told me, Scooby, that he's like, you're a big fucking guy. Like,
right. No, I get if you're big, you're intimidating.
Well, that's like when I was.
It's even worse if you're black.
I got pulled over in Bossier, and that cop said, do you have any weapons? And I said, with all due respect, anything in my hand could technically be a weapon. And he's like,
you shouldn't have said that. You want to go to jail.
No. I was telling it because, and I said, and when you go in there, I can promise you, in my truck, there are crowbars.
Oh, okay. Right.
Screwdrivers, knives. I have all kinds of, I was a fucking cable installer. Like, there's shit that can kill a lot of people in here, but I'm not gonna empty out my entire truck. I'll just let you look through it, but
yeah, you got to find it.
Yeah, you got to find it.
He's like, do you have a gun? No. No.
The first time I got pulled over in Bossier, I promise you, I was ready to shit my pants. Like, I was so scared because I got pulled over on that back side of Shed Road. So I was
That's
like,
where I work.
Yeah, like I was like, the fuck. Then he get out and he got a cowboy hat on. I'm like, I am about to fucking die tonight. Like, I knew it. I was like, oh God, I'm about to die.
I have never.
He'll bury me back here off Swan Lake.
No, and see, he asked me for my ID, and I literally gave him the ID, and my hand was shaking like this. And he was like, you're okay? And I was just like, I don't know. Am I okay?
So were you doing something you weren't supposed to be doing?
Speeding.
Anything else?
Other than
You didn't have no weed on you,
nothing.
You weren't drinking and driving?
Wasn't drinking and driving.
Then if that's all you were doing, why were you nervous? And that's the thing that's always like been odd to me is the only time I've ever been nervous about something when a cop pulls me over is because I was doing something wrong.
Because I'm black.
And that's the thing is like, that's a life that I can't comprehend.
you won't get, okay, so we were talking about the movie Queen and Slim earlier, right? So, and I think I was telling you about this in the car. So, I'm watching the movie, and like I told you, the movie's about a guy that get pulled over, and, you know, that he ends up shooting the cop. I'm in the movie, watching the movie. I know I'm watching the movie. I know this because I'm with friends. I'm with family. I'm watching this movie, and the dude is driving in the car, and the lights, the police lights go off, the blue lights.
Right.
My heart drops, and I think I'm about to go to jail. That is trauma. Like,
how many times have you been pulled over in your life?
I don't know. Like, I can't tell
Dozens,
you.
hundreds. Tens?
Not hundreds, but like I know I've been
50 times.
Man, listen here. I bought my first car was a black Impala. It was a black Impala, and I was like, I'm gonna be smart. I'm not gonna put 10 on my Impala. I got fishbowl windows. You can see I don't dress. Excuse me, and this is not about to be rude or nothing, but I'm from the hood. I didn't dress like my friends from the hood. I wore American Eagle. I wore Abercrombie and Fitch. I wore Hollister. So I didn't think I was above anybody, but that's the shit I liked. I mean, right. I liked it, you know. So when I got pulled over, the first time I got pulled over, I'm like, okay, when I get out the car, you're gonna look at me, and like I said, I don't think I was better than anybody, but I'm like, the way I talk, I do talk like my friends, but I don't talk like my friends. Like, I know when to get your shit together. You know what I'm saying? Like, I went to the PWIs. I was like, okay, I know how to hang around my friends, but I know how to get together. I got out the car. Yes, sir. No, sir. Because that's what my mama teach me. Yes, sir. No, sir. Yes, sir. I got this. I got that. I had car insurance. I had everything. That motherfucker pushed me against the goddamn car, and just you went like crazy. Like he was trying to find something. And I'm like, because I have a heavy foot. I was speeding. Again, that was my first ticket. I was speeding. We were going to Gramblin's homecoming. And I got pulled over on 49, like literally right past the Hollywood exit. And I got pulled over, and he pulled me out, and I'm thinking I'm good because I'm yes sir, no sir. I'm doing everything. And he was like, you know, I could take you to jail right now.
How fast were you going?
I maybe was going 15 over.
That's not bad.
That's not right.
That's not enough to get your adrenaline flowing.
Man, listen, right. Yeah. And
if you were doing like a $1.15,
man, listen here, and that's when, because you know you can drive a little faster on 49 now. You can drive about 70, and there's no issue.
Yeah. At
that time, that's when driving like I was driving. It was 60, so I maybe was driving like 70. I maybe was driving 70 at the time.
Nowadays you'll get passed. By the cops.
You get passed by 70. I know I was going 70, so it was fast at that time. But in the same sense, I didn't know you could go to jail for driving 20 miles over the speed limit now.
Yeah, 20 over, it's their discretion. That's they want to impound the car.
Well, I mean, look, to answer your question,
but I wasn't even going there. Like, and he was telling me I was going to jail, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm scared. Like, fuck that, man.
I don't know if it's I don't know, because I was raised on like in like on Section 8 properties and shit. My mom was the manager in some of these really bad neighborhoods in Houston, and so we didn't have a lot of positive interactions with police officers.
Right. No, I get that.
So the thing is, when I get pulled over, I get nervous as fuck because in my mind it's what did I forget about that he's about to get me for? Is that little sticker not on my fucking license plate?
Right.
I have a crack in my windshield.
Glenn,
you know that's the thing.
That's how we live every day though. Like, and that's not me being funny. That's not me trying to push in the gym. That's how we live every day. Like, what did I today? Easily today, I went to Family Dollar, and I got basically the same thing on, but I had a black I had my black work shirt on, and I walk in the store. My pants are fucking tight as shit. You know, my clothes are tight.
A ski mask, and I had gloves and a black shirt, and a black jacket, black pants, black shoes, and I walked them to the bank, and they had the audacity.
No, cold as a motherfucker.
No, it was cold as fuck. I had
41 degrees outside.
Y'all know I wear my shit fitted. It's tight on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, hell no.
There's some shirts I question if they poured you into.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like sometimes I look at my shit and I be like, yeah, that shit tight tonight. I don't give a fuck though. I'm walking out the door. So I walk in the Family Dollar today. My mom walks in first, and I walked in right behind her. And I'm in all black though, so
naturally y'all are casing the joint.
Clearly we casing the joint. I grabbed me a Powerade, and I didn't realize I had my
ski mask on.
I had my fashion scarf. It wasn't even like I had a fashion scarf
wrapped around your face.
It wasn't even wrapped around my face. It was just on top of
Bandit.
It was just on top of my head because my ears were cold.
Yeah.
And she, like, this lady was walking around the store behind me.
How'd he happen by?
Yeah, no, she was black. Like, and I was like, son,
I know this motherfucker.
Yeah, like,
I know what this shit
she
is.
is looking at me, and every time I stop, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, stop, what are you doing? And that woman walked up to me and said something, and I don't even remember what she said. I said, man, my clothes are too fucking tight to steal some shit in here.
You
like,
see everything I got.
Like, man, these pants are not like big. These ain't baggy. Like, everything is tight. Like, if I walk out of here with something, that shit gonna be in my hands.
Yeah.
And if I gotta live like that with the black people in my neighborhood, just imagine how it is when I gotta look at somebody that doesn't look like me, but I've been taught that this person used to do this shit to me. So it's
hold on 1 second for me.
I got you, y'all. About that.
Well, I gotta let you in the house.
All right, so y'all, this is. They had to go do some white shit. I guess I got too black on here. How y'all? Are we sponsored by Bud Light? Cause this is the Bud Light thing right there. I don't know. They left me here by myself. I don't know. I guess I'll just look at Instagram. I guess I'll take this time to tell anybody that's paying attention, that's listening. You can follow me on all social medias. My name is Thewildmanscoob. Normally I don't spell it, but I will do. It's all one word. Thewildmanscoob. THEWildManscoob.
That's a good plug.
Yeah, I had to fill some time while y'all was gone.
He has to use the bathroom, so I had to let him in the house.
Yeah.
So you got any shows coming up?
No, I just actually did the show at Laugh Out Loud.
When this last weekend?
Yeah. Friday was good. Saturday we basically battled the Bayou Classic and we lost.
And LSU.
Oh yeah,
LSU played Saturday.
And
Alabama played Saturday.
It was some more shit going on Saturday. Like, it was a lot of shit. Well, when we go against LSU, it's not really a problem because by the time we're starting, LSU is either already won, they're close to winning.
Y'all are later.
They're close to winning, or it's over.
Well, we had a show Saturday as well over at the Molly put on a show at Great Raft.
I forgot about that.
But it started at 6:30. Well, we actually started about right at 7. But we were definitely going up against LSU, and we ended up running late because of the Alabama game.
So was it a nice turnout?
About, I'd say, between 25 and 30 people.
Bob has been trying to do a comedy show there for a while.
Who's Bob? Is that the owner?
Bob Thames. He's the taste master.
I don't know anybody there. There's one guy that works there, used to work with me at Music Mountain Water. Him and his wife work up there.
Oh,
and that's all. That's the only people I know.
Does old school shit from like your childhood fuck y'all up?
No.
Like what?
Like, I had to sneeze just now. That's why I left, was so I could get around. Really?
Yeah, you had a booger in that nostril.
Thanks. Anyway, my point was.
Okay.
No, my point was is that's what I was worried about. That I was about to do that awkward, sneeze in front of the entire class thing, and it's just this horrible sinusy.
Oh man, that's where you just turn towards that sign and just let it loose.
No,
and sweat it. So, but yeah, I mean, it wasn't bad. But we were outside in the big area, and LSU was inside in the bar area. And
Oh yeah,
clearly way more people in there
yeah.
watching Tigers.
Y'all lost that.
Oh yeah, no, the bartender didn't know we were doing comedy. It was kind of.
Those are my favorite shows.
Hey, but look, I'm not gonna
right.
When nobody knows.
When nobody knows there's a comedy show the other night.
I enjoy anything that I can get on stage and do.
Oh man, I remember that.
That's a good feeling.
Don't you remember that? Like that was good. Like, and I'm not even like being funny. Like I remember, like, oh shit, I got the opportunity to tell jokes. I'm about to tell them. Like, I'm about to tell the fuck out. I mean, and I'm still like that.
Especially like a 15 to 20 minute like.
Oh yeah,
because
that shit gonna wear off though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
3 minutes, 5 minutes, and you don't really get to do. Because to me, when I do an open mic, I'm trying to work on something, and I don't ever get to really like try to get traction.
Yeah, well, see,
makes sense. I love doing the 15 minutes.
Right. See, the thing was when I first saw you, I was like, oh yeah, Johnny's funny as fuck, because you simply told a story, and it came back to a funny point every time, and I was like, okay, Johnny's straight.
Thank you, sir.
Like, and you did 15 minutes telling a story.
I've never thought Johnny was straight.
Stop it. And what I really appreciate about that is that was my fourth time on stage. When you and I did, you talking about when we did that port show together?
Yeah.
That was my fourth time on stage.
And
that was my first 15-minute set. That's
fine. And that's some people will get the swing of it real quick. Some people never get it.
Well, yeah, you got to try at least.
Like it's some people that like I know a guy. He was 4 or 5 years in the game when I came in. I've been doing comedy off and on for 10 years. So he has 15 years. My mentor, who was his mentor, told me he ain't never had it. I saw it in you before. Why you think I put you after him? And I was like, what? And I've seen him get booed off stage, and I was like, I don't ever want to be with that guy. I don't ever want to be that guy.
Man, I don't know if I'd ever want to get booed off stage. I don't know how. I think I can handle it, to be honest with you. But
I think everybody should have it once.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like something you definitely need to experience.
I've never been booed off stage.
I don't know, man.
Like,
it just doesn't sound like something.
I've never heard Scooby get booed, but I've definitely seen him get ugly faced off stage.
Yeah, I know when it's time to leave. Like, I'm not. No, fuck that. I don't. Because you don't want to make it hard.
Make them endure.
You don't want to make it. You don't want to make the guy behind you work so damn hard.
Note to self: I won't be that guy.
Oh my God, the guy. Yeah, well, that's
sometimes you got to be that guy in a positive way. Like, because sometimes it makes you better. Like, if Glenn gets on the fucking stage and leaves that bitch in flames, I know whatever Glenn did, I got to do that times 2. Like. Munchie is fucking hard to work behind if you don't know that. Like if you don't.
My local experience is very minimal. I mean,
I'm going to tell you right now. One night, I'm telling you, Munchie was a fucking assassin. He closed with 5 fucking jokes that are his best closers, and I have to do 30 minute after that.
I remember
I'm just
that.
sitting at the back of the bar going, "There's no fucking way." And it's not that I didn't, but I mean, like you can ask him. I get on stage full of fucking energy.
Yeah,
I'm ready, and they were having no part of it. They thought he was it.
Is that when you got booed?
No, I got booed when I made fun of my wife.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, I was there for that. Like the funny part about that was like. Nobody boos those jokes. They just like kind of laugh or not laugh about it. And it's just kind of like,
well, what the fuck are you not going to laugh about? She's sitting there right there laughing and enjoying it.
You know, people who they sensitive nowadays. You can't.
I'm not getting into that sensitivity shit. That was last night's episode, and I'm going to go ahead and let you know right now, Scooby. You don't play in the level of political correctness.
But I don't play in it, but I also don't fuck with it too much because as of right now, my people ain't the people with the money. I got to make I love making white people laugh, and that's not me being funny, but like I grew up with white people. Like I was always the oddball out of all the black people. Like, oh,
You know what really cracks me up is when we're talking outside of the club, and it's like you, Munchie, and me, and then a cop rolls by, and y'all get all nervous.
And you're just like, hello, officer. How's
No,
it going?
yeah, no.
We're like,
Have a good evening,
no,
sir.
you're
Thank
good?
you for your service.
No. They'll be
It's
in the
a
middle.
great
of,
seeing you guys.
No, they'll be in the middle of a conversation,
Chuck.
and my back is turned,
And we'll stop.
and
Like,
they'll just stop, and they're
conversation fucking stop. We just watch the cop. Like,
Well, you know, that was funny that
and
night.
I have
we
to
were,
turn around and be like, "It's okay, I'm with them." Like,
we're
that
not
night we
kidnapping
were
you.
standing there, and that cop pulled up because
That's not
Quinn
what
had
y'all
parked
do.
on the
Y'all don't.
sidewalk.
yeah,
And that cop pulled up, and we were all out there bullshitting. And
he wasn't even dressed.
Who,
He
the
didn't have
cop?
that cop had to put on his fucking bulletproof vest and wait 15 fucking. Oh, that was another night.
It was a
that
different
was
night.
another
No, because this cop was legit. And he got out, and everybody just like, and I'm
Man.
like, what happened? What's wrong with you
That's
guys?
but like
Everybody settle down. I'm
And-
the only one on paper, so
and,
shut the fuck up.
in a small sense, that's white privilege. Like, you like, why y'all tripping? I'm the one on paper. So we
Well,
just
you know-
like,
and
we're
that's-
black.
Yeah, I had a conversation. I don't know if it was with you or who it was about the whole white privilege thing. And what's funny is that I had the realization, because I've always been like, what the fuck are you talking about, white privilege? And obviously, if you're privileged, you don't understand it. You can't see what you can't see.
Yeah, man.
But white privilege hit me, and it dawned on me what it was when I was driving from California to Shreveport after seeing my sister, and I had a trunk full of edibles and just was cruising like I owned the fucking road. And I'm like, you know what? This is what they're talking about.
Yeah,
This is exactly what
that's
they're talking about.
exactly what they're
I
talking
can
about.
hit the road and not worry
Nobody
about
said, dog.
See, now, I've
Any of
always argued that white privilege stops at white trash, which I've never had this white. Like, if I go home too late tonight from this podcast, I'm going to get pulled over for being profiled as a fucking meth dealer.
Well, I mean,
That's
when
honest
a
truth.
cop stops you, like he said, you don't get nervous when you're handing your ID. I only get nervous when I'm doing something wrong.
yeah, like
And even then, I'm not even that nervous because I'm just trying to play.
I was in the movie. I was in the movie. Like, I know I'm in the movie, and the lights went off, and I thought I was going to jail. Like, like I said, I want to harp on this shit, but like, that's fucked up.
Well, and
Like,
let me. I do want to say one thing is that I don't necessarily agree that it's a quote unquote privilege. I think it's a way of upbringing.
yeah, and well, see, like I told you, I went to the PWIs, so in my mind,
What is the PWI?
predominantly white institutions.
Okay. I didn't.
You knew what the PWIs were then?
I had an idea, but I wasn't 100%.
Okay, yeah, well, PWIs
Look at me
are
asking the hard hitting question.
the
Yeah.
predominantly white institutions that's,
So would Southwood not be a PW?
yeah, y'all kind of mixed. Y'all kind of, we don't know. Like, okay, so when I went to Shreve was technically a PWI. Because
Now,
that
is it racist if I have a thing for like where black people hang a WBPH?
those
No, we're not doing the WBPH, but I'm telling you that, right? That's what black people hang.
HBCUs.
What is that?
Or historically black colleges and universities.
Okay.
PWIs are normally just white colleges, but you
Right,
know,
I'm talking shit.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, yeah, but cause like I mean, I don't know what you know. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, I'm an idiot.
yeah, like I don't know what you
Yeah.
know. So sometimes cause I've been the, let me ask my black friend. I've been that dude. Hey, can I do this? Can I do that? No, don't do that, bro. If you want to continue to come to the barbecue, don't do that. Don't do this.
I need to run my digger joke by him.
No.
Nope.
No? Okay, well,
you
just-
said digger. I already knew that shit wasn't gonna fly.
It's a digger.
I know
I
it's.
said
I know it's a.
D.
Yeah, I know it's a D.
Settle down.
What I'm saying is, I already know where you're going. Don't do it. Not yet.
Yeah, no.
You're not because hold on, wait.
It's a construction joke. The whole.
I have. Don't get me wrong. There's like my friend Tori. Tori hears all the shit that I can say when I'm famous. you know what I'm saying? Like your digger joke. Wait till you can afford a coke habit. Like we were talking.
There you go.
Like wait till you can
That's how I
like.
feel about my Jew joke too.
Yeah, because you want to keep them on your side at all times. It doesn't
They're the
matter.
bankers, right?
Yeah,
they're
they're the ones with
they're
the
in
money.
show business.
Yeah, they control everything. Actually,
Yeah, but what I'm going to tell you is like,
anything with the money,
now,
the
there
money.
There
stuff,
are
though.
some nights that I've gotten off stage, and Scooby's like, I don't know how you fucking did that, because I get away with saying some shit that some people don't. But I think it's because I don't. You can tell that nothing I say is out of mean.
Yeah,
It's
right,
not
right.
mean-spirited at all.
You know what? I said Jews, and that makes me think of. Did you see the ice skater that had his his uniform was half German soldier, half Jewish Holocaust victim?
Oh, no,
like
I
one of
didn't
those,
see it.
like the typical
What was
suits. This was an ice skater. I saw it today when I was reading. I don't remember what I was reading this
We
morning.
gotta look that up.
I wish there was an easy way for me to do that. I can try.
No, I mean I'll look it up on my phone. That shit sounds juicy.
See, the issue that I have, Scooby, with like comedy and stuff is, for instance, me and you are obviously not the same color, but that's never been a problem. I base it on, are you funny? I give a fuck what color you are.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, but if you're not funny, that bothers the
That's
fuck out
yeah,
of me.
man. That's me. Like that's me.
And if I know that you're going after me, and I know you're not funny, that's even worse. Because I'm like, oh man, you're gonna fucking hate me when this shit's over with.
Yeah. Like I was always the guy that had to make sure. I mean, because I am black.
And we have been at some shows where somebody has said some shit, and then like everybody in the room's looking at them and not putting me in the same group. Like,
no, he cool, he good. Glenn good. He down with the team.
I'm backing up with y'all. Like, what the fuck did he just say? Like, no.
I know what you're talking about.
We're not gonna talk about it again.
Because you know, cause that shit pissed me off. I was mad as fuck. Like I was mad. Like
you were not a happy camper.
Because I didn't know what to fucking do. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, and I was like, and I told person that was in charge, I was like, hey, bro, you got to handle this. Like this is at the point where you got to, hell no. You can't make jokes about that and just no. I was mad.
Well, this guy here is half Nazi, half Jewish prisoner outfit nominated for Best Costume Award. The article that I read earlier was a little different about it. But
hold on, wait. What nationality is he?
I mean,
he looks kind of. He looks
kind of Filipino or something.
Yeah, I'm like, he looked like a little.
What's his name? He's a Russian figure skater.
Yeah, so I'd say.
So first of all, he's Russian.
He's Russian.
So it's a communist, dressed as a half-fascist, dressed as a Holocaust victim.
Yeah, man, he confused.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
So, because I watch a lot of wrestling. You know, I watch a lot of wrestling.
Favorite wrestler?
All
time.
Of all time?
I'm a Dusty Rhodes fan all the way.
Dusty, man, hold on, wait. Before I go into this.
Oh, no. Dusty,
I love Dusty. He's not my guy.
Dusty Crop Hopper?
No.
Oh.
Nah,
see, that's where
Dusty is amazing. Dusty is. If I probably would have gotten into wrestling before I got into, I probably would have been really big.
It was in my genes.
Yeah, I didn't know who Dusty Rhodes was until like I got older. Like
the NWO.
Yeah, right. I didn't know who he was. Like I saw him and I was like, ooh,
and then everybody's all excited because this big old fat guy comes out of nowhere.
And I'm like, well, this guy with the. What the fuck?
This puss-gutted son of a... He can't be a wrestler.
Right. I didn't know how important he was at that time.
Right.
And then...
see, I like Kevin Nash, too.
You look Kevin Nash-ish.
Yeah, like I'm not going to lie to you. That's the goal.
I feel like if I had to make you a wrestler, you'd be Kevin Nash.
I'd be Big Daddy Diesel.
Right, you wouldn't even be Kevin Nash. You'd be Big Daddy Diesel.
Big Daddy Diesel.
Like, I give you that.
You look like somebody that likes Big Daddy D.
He's snorting into the microphone.
All right, so look, y'all talking about fighting. How about this? I read about this today, too. A Bronx charter school teacher recruited a student to help him score $4,000 worth of marijuana, and then he beat the teen senseless when he found out the kid just pocketed the cash.
I think you should take that teacher out and whip his ass.
Yeah. Apparently, the 48-year-old teacher stole the teen's
Snitches
iPhone and threatened to sexually assault his mother if he didn't get his money back. I will fuck your mom if you don't get me my fucking $4,000.
I'm going to be honest with you.
He probably was already fucking his mom if you really want to.
See, I'm going to be honest with you. When I was in school, I was a bad little motherfucker.
Can I be honest with you, too?
My teacher told me I raised my hand, being polite. My mama told me a long time ago, I don't have to have permission to go piss or shit if I have to go. And this one teacher, he was also the principal of discipline at Southwood. This son of a bitch. I said, can I go to the bathroom? And he's like, no. So I stood up and started walking towards the door. He's like, I told you no. I'm like, look, I'm going to either piss on this fucking floor or I'm going to piss in the toilet like a human being. And he goes, I'm going to call security. And I turned around and I said that one of those classy things, because that was cool back then. Like, that's okay. I don't need any help. That's what I said to him. And then I got sent straight to the fucking principal. They called my mother. And my mom was a bad bee. You didn't fuck with her.
A bad bee.
No, I'm telling you right now, my mom slapped the shit out of the fucking assistant principal for saying I got jumped by 7 fucking football players, and I didn't start it. It's before my mouth came in. I was just a really sweet kid.
Before who came in your mouth?
You're not going to do your laugh? Thanks. Okay.
Oh, how about this? What sounds like a sneeze but is made of leather?
What's that?
A shoe.
I fucking hate you.
I know, right?
I
Like,
fucking hate you.
I'm so glad you're just as disappointed as I am.
Man.
I hate these fucking
You lying
jokes.
motherfuckers. Y'all love that shit.
We're gonna go home tonight.
And you're going to tell
Right as soon as
everybody.
we're
You're
about
going
to
work
fucking
on
go
it,
to
tell
sleep.
them
We're
all.
gonna be like a shoe.
Right.
Shoe.
Fuck everybody. Like, fuck this shit. That'd be the shit.
You know
that
what I
fucking
don't
make
get
it.
with comedy, honest to God, and I'm not calling anybody out on that because I've
Laughs.
seen more than one.
Applaud. Let's see. Gigs. I'm trying to just name as many. That's my job, is to bust balls. Is what I'm here
No,
to do.
it's funny. Like,
Yeah, no. He hates it when I do this.
It's
I
so
know
rare.
it. I can
It's
see
so
it. Like,
rare.
I like.
It's so rare.
I see it.
The rage quitters, like they've been doing it for a few years. No, I'm
like-
talking about when me and him first started a long time ago. There's a very tall, famously known rage quitter. Like, he'd just be in the middle of a joke and he'd be like, and then I said, you know what? Fuck you guys.
God
and then,
damn.
And then he's done.
He's the one. What you call it?
It just cracked me
Nah,
up.
He does.
Because when I'm in the audience,
He'll be here for the video. He's hosting, I think.
oh yeah.
Yeah, he's hosting the whole little thing.
I love the fuck you. Like, when all of a sudden they just rage quit.
No.
It cracks, like, but not like the worst one that I ever had was David Allen. I love him to death, but David Allen, like, wrote a suicide note. 25 minutes.
Is that at Bears?
No, this was at, this
Yeah,
is,
I was about to say, I heard about the
No,
I kind of
this
heard about the bad shit.
He
This is-
gave out life advice or something.
no, this
like
is, no, he said goodbye. This
that. No, I'm
one,
talking about this other one I was talking about.
this motherfucker, at the end of it, it's just me, Trey Mack, and Clyde. And Clyde and Trey have already gone. I'm closing it out. And David does 25 minutes of the saddest, going into super detail. I mean, it was just one of those moments where he dropped his comedy basket, and then he even drops the microphone. He goes, let's get the next fucker up here, Glenn, and just drops the fucking microphone.
Come on up, buddy.
And I get on stage, and I'm like, I don't know what. I said, you motherfuckers are terrible. And I look at the crowd, and I'm like, this motherfucker is going to go eat a bullet sandwich, and not one of y'all came and gave him a hug after this. Like,
You could tell he got out of his
oh.
he got out of,
It was one of those where he just dropped the microphone and fucking left.
you don't like that. That's horrible. Like, that's
And it was,
horrible.
well, I mean, the thing is me and him are like comedy husband and wife. So I forgave him instantly.
Yeah, no, I get it.
But at the same time, I was like, man, you just took the biggest fucking shit in my mouth.
why would you do that? Like, why
Like,
would you do-
oh, God. Jenny was a saint, is what you said.
Jenny was
But
a saint.
Jenny was not a fucking saint.
How
Jenny-
dare you? We've
We-
already talked
look,
we've already
no,
discussed
I
this.
said I was going to bring it back. Jenny
Yeah, you
was
did,
a
but
fucking
you're
whore.
wrong.
What'd she
No.
die of?
She died of AIDS.
How'd she
Well,
get
no,
it?
she
From
died of
needles?
an unknown mystery
She died
disease,
of fucking AIDS.
and we don't
and
know
how'd
what it
she
was because they
fucking
never
do it?
actually said.
You know
what
what
it
does
was.
bother me, speaking of AIDS?
Not getting any laughs at your shows.
No, you gotta, no, you know.
Speaking of AIDS, what? You
No,
don't say what else about
those
it.
those commercials where they're like, if I have AIDS, do you know what I do? I don't act like anything is different.
I don't tell.
My sex life.
I don't tell nobody.
And it's like,
Because you can go to jail for that shit.
Hold on. He's trying
no,
to
it's
drift away.
it's
He's trying to
HIV.
drift away from the fact that he's saying Jenny, and this is from Forrest Gump, that Jenny from Forrest Gump was a whore.
she was
Nah.
a
She
whore.
was not a whore.
Damn whore.
Nah,
You
you
think
know
she was a
what?
whore?
Damn whore.
I
Like,
said my,
hey,
I said my case
in my-
earlier, made
in-
my case. It's all
In,
good.
in
Fuck
my
you.
mind, initially, Jenny was a whore, but I swear, after I got through talking, I was like, you know what? He has valid point that Jenny was not a whore.
Fact one, and I'll say it again. Fact one, the only person you see her fuck is Forrest.
Well,
Yeah.
you can't have her fucking other guys when the name of the movie is after him.
Well, I mean, but we initially
Yeah,
we
How
How
thought
many people have they seen you fuck, Scooby?
you only have proof of me fucking one person.
But I'm promising you that I know you're a whore.
Oh, wow, I'm not a whore actually.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
First off, I'm not a whore.
One of my greatest jokes I ever wrote about you was involving your hoey ass self. Anyway,
But he may be a whore, but Jenny,
he's a recovered whore.
he
I'm
may
not-
be a recovered whore. Jenny
not
is
even
not.
I'm
He's
not
like,
even
I'm not
a
even a
whore.
recovered.
She died.
I've never had
needles,
sex but
Needles
once.
is how she was a drug addict. She was not a whore.
She
Can't
was
tell
a-
you
she
again.
was a
Jenny
drug-
didn't have a dime to rub together. You're telling me she could afford drugs? She was putting out pussy for fucking marijuana.
I'm gonna tell you right. I'm
heroin,
gonna tell you right now.
fucking
I know
coke.
good and damn
You
well,
can't
Glenn,
prove it though.
That somewhere in your life, you were so deep in the friend zone with some chick that you did whatever the fuck because you thought maybe one day you'd be
Did
able
you
to
see
touch
that
it.
guy? She's sitting there fucking sleeping next to the guy that sang for the Doors.
What I'm saying
She
is
wasn't
you
just
can't
some-
prove it though. Like you
My
can't.
point is that guy wasn't worried about being in the friend zone. It's the fucking
He
70s.
was in his clothes
This-
too. He
Fully
was
dressed.
fully clothed. She was fully clothed. She was
High
just
that
fucked
amount
up,
off
high as
acid.
camel
Like
pussy.
they was boy. Listen here. I
Ho.
don't even know how high that is.
Whore. Whore.
You're not gonna talk about Jenny like
Yeah,
that.
no, you shut your dirty fucking Keithville mouth.
Yeah. Please.
Southwood. Going
You know,
to
Forrest Gump is
motherfucker-
like one of my favorite movies.
It's a really
It's a
great movie.
fantastic
It's a
I
really
love
great
that.
movie.
Yeah.
Like when they, I'm a big sneaker guy too. So when they brought the Nike Cortez, the Forrest Gump, I like lost my mind, but I couldn't get my hands on a pair. Like,
You know what bothered me is, Lieutenant gets them new legs.
oh, I love Lieutenant Day, new
Titanium,
legs,
Same thing they use on the space shuttle.
magic legs.
Magic leg. Anyway, well, I have to have like my veins removed.
I did not know that.
Yeah, like 3 times, but every time I do it and I come out of the surgery, my legs are all bruised. I have like 5 or 6 people that come up to me and they're like, "Glenn, you got magic legs."
Magic
Fucking
legs.
Mama said them legs take me anywhere.
Okay, so we can
No,
agree.
no.
Forrest
Okay,
Mama
Forrest
was a
Gump,
hoe.
Mama. Yeah,
Yeah, Mama was
That's
a hoe.
exactly what I was
She was
about to
not a whore.
say. She was a provider.
Dedicated
She was
to
a
that
provider.
child's education. Loved her boy.
She loved the boy.
Oh yeah, no, she was a whore.
Yeah. Like, I will definitely agree. Forrest Mama was a hoe. We're not
She
even
definitely fucked 2 people: Forrest Daddy and then the teacher. So.
Y'all, and the doctor.
Yeah, she had to throw it on the doctor.
She had to get the
She couldn't afford them braces.
She needed them braces. Remember?
I don't remember that one. I don't remember
That might be why he keeps saying the teacher. You meant the doctor.
Scooby
No,
said,
When
I
she
thought it
fucked
was
the
the teacher that she. That
"No, she fucked the teacher, but I
Right.
promise you,
She definitely
the
gave
way
the doctor
that
some
way,
pussy.
that way that doctor was looking, she definitely gave him a handy or something.
Because she was
She had
like,
to fuck Elvis.
she said, your mama love you. He said something like
had
that.
to fuck Elvis.
She couldn't look Elvis in the eye. She let
Oh,
out.
and she fucked Elvis.
Yeah,
She fucked Elvis,
Hoe.
the teacher. Yeah.
fucking hoe.
And the nerve of you want to call Jenny a hoe. We only know about Forrest. So you have to change your opinion now. You definitely have to.
You know who wasn't a hoe? Bubba. Bubba was a saint in that movie.
You know what? Fuck Bubba.
why?
I won't go home.
Oh, I know why.
Yeah,
I'm looking
fuck.
at why.
Fuck Bubba. I was teased as a child.
Bubba Gump.
Oh, man. Listen here.
I'm not.
Bad.
Do you know why? Can you?
Because I have big lips. Fuck you.
Oh, I thought you may have been from Alabama.
No.
No.
Fuck that. You know what? I'd only
Tell me about the shrimp you know about.
oh,
Boiled
man.
shrimp,
Like,
blackened shrimp.
Y'all, I fucking like
Shrimp
trauma.
Creole.
I went to a church convention. Like I was we were like at a church thing when they started calling me Bubba Gump, and it
that
was
is
hard.
Kids are great.
Dog, I hated myself. Like I hate
If
like
that makes you feel any better, when I was a kid, I was a little husky, and kids are so fucking
that word.
dumb that they made up this song. Well, I mean, I guess they're not that dumb if they made up a song, but I used to walk
Did a
in,
jam?
and they'd be like,
Did
Glenn,
it?
Glenn, the big fat hen went walking down a mountain. He fell down and busted his crown. Now he is retarded. and they would sing that as I walked into fucking school.
Children are the worst people
I know,
ever.
right?
Children-
So, don't tell me about your
it sounds like
fucking.
we got an intro coming.
Yeah,
no, we're
no.
not. It was so
that-
fucking.
oh,
We
weird.
got
Children
that
are-
shit on audio. I'm
children
gonna
are the
chop
worst.
that
And
that-
they
shit.
weren't PC about
And
it.
the sad part about it, they're pussies now. Though.
Yeah, now they fucking.
I've got to admit that I'm terrible when it comes to nicknames. Like, nicknames stick with me. Like, when there's a nickname that's, when it's your nickname, it's your nickname. Like
We're
my
not.
stepbrother.
We are not calling Scooby Bubba.
No, like you'd be Scooby to me.
I'm Scooby. Like dog, when I die, I'm gonna need 2 obituaries.
Well,
I swear.
Look,
And that's
It
the
won't
thing,
even-
even with you, like 10 years from now, if you're trying to change your name, if I bump into you, what's up, Scoop?
Right.
You know what I mean?
And
that's how it's going to be.
That's who I
stepbrother-
plan on being forever.
My stepbrother's name is Ben, and I've been calling him Sherman for the last like 25 years. Because somebody in high school said, "What's your brother's name again?" Sherman. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, it's Sherman. It just fit, and I've been calling him Sherman. I call him Sherman so much that when I refer to him when I'm talking to my family, I'm like, yeah, Sherman. If I say Ben, they're like, who? And I'm like, Sherman. Oh yeah, Sherman.
Yeah, sure.
It's-
Like,
it-
that's
it
been me.
sticks.
That's been me my whole life. though.
I'm bad about that, and I feel bad because some people have nicknames that they don't want sticking,
Yeah,
and because of me, it's like,
What's-
oh yeah, that's. I mean, I know you. As,
I'm gonna tell you
know,
what's funny about nicknames.
Nicky
that don't
Needledick,
stick.
you know?
One of my homeboys that's in jail right now. He messaged me and he was like, "What's up?" And his name was Philip, and I was like, "Who the fuck is Philip? I don't know Philip." His nickname was Booty because he was black as fuck. He was like a black ass. So I was like, "Fuck!" I was like, "What's up, Booty?" Like, but you don't want to be called Booty in
not
jail.
in jail. Hell no.
not in jail. no. So he's
Why
just
they call
Philip.
you Booty? We gonna find
He
out.
was just like black as fuck. Like, he was black ass booty,
Get ready to
like
go night night.
booty looking motherfucker. Like
Like
I fuck. That's my dude though. Like I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna send him some money on his books in a minute.
Good luck to you, Booty man. I hope everything works out.
Ooh, stop. He's
Not
been-
like that, you know.
He's been there.
Talking about I
for a
hope he
while.
gets out of prison. And
Yeah, no, respect my G's. Though. I ain't gonna lie to you. The people I know that's in jail, and I'm not like trying to like whatever. I don't know what you might want to try to like the people I know that's in jail. They in jail. Like they like if they make it out, if they I swear to God, I pray that they make it out. When they make it out, like you gotta. That's not a motherfucker you want to fuck with because he probably go back to jail. Like
So we're talking about nicknames, and
you want to ask me what my nickname is?
no, the other night, me and you were talking at the show, and I said, I was like, what's this wild man Scoob?
Oh man.
And you told me that the older you get, it's more like a mild man. Scoob.
I'm not like that. I don't do shit but work and try to make money off the club. Man. I swear to God, like I'm
When he said mild man, I'm like, oh man, I get it.
initially when I came up with the handle, the Twitter handle and the Instagram handle, it worked so well for me. Like if there was something I saw and I wanted to put wild man, it worked. Like I got some Run DMC shirts. Run DMC shirts that's coming out, and it's gonna have the 2 bars. And it's gonna have Wild Man Scoob on it. Like everything I wanted to do marketable, Wild Man Scoob fit. It was perfect.
Right.
At that time, my comedy was. I mean, it's still kind of fucking crazy, but at that time, like you didn't know what the fuck was coming out of my mouth. Like I was one of the people that he's not gonna make it because he says whatever the fuck he wants to say, and that's not promotable and all that other shit. So at that time, yes, Wild Man Scoob was wild as fuck, and now I'm just like I'm older and I'm just like it's just a good name.
Do you know the funniest thing that's been said to me about the club?
What?
Is the features are up there, and you have Funny Man Pratt, Scooby, I Am Prelo, Keys,
Glenn.
You just, and there's
Glenn.
then
There's Glenn.
there's just Glenn.
I mean, if they knew
Make
what
a wish, kid.
Keys' name was, then they wouldn't feel like that because Keys has a hard name.
No, but my point is
Everybody kind of has a nickname,
No,
and then it's the white guy
Glenn.
named Glenn.
White Glenn.
White Glenn. But But that's why we like you, because you're white Glenn. But then when you get on stage, like, oh, that's like our cousin Glenn.
Yeah, he's not.
He's adopted. He just doesn't know he's adopted.
Well, I mean, I'm going to tell you right now, Scoob was one of the first people to ever realize that a large groups of white people get very uncomfortable with me on stage.
Yeah. I was like, yeah.
He's like, oh, it's like our third show.
We had just had a guy like go straight in bomb. Like, okay, so yeah.
I've heard.
Yeah. So white people don't get to say nigga. And I don't know if you gonna blurt this out or what.
No.
What? Yeah,
you are clearly not white, sir. So
yeah.
I'm
White people don't get like, and it's rude to say, hey, yeah, we own this word, but yeah, you don't get to say it. I can say it 100 times, whatever. That's how I feel. That's how, like, even though I do my best not to say it. Anytime I'm on stage, I do my best not to say it, because I don't want to give anybody that power to feel like they need to say it or they want to say it.
Or it's okay to.
But there was this one guy that said it, and it was so many black people in the crowd that night. And I'm like, how the fuck did you feel like it was okay to say that? And then he doubled down on it. He always doubles down. He like, fuck, this shit not working. I'm gonna yeah.
I'm gonna hit it again.
Yeah, like I'm gonna like fuck it. I'm gonna keep going until
it didn't work. It didn't work the first time. So
yeah, like
I guarantee you, this next time it's gonna go over.
Yes,
clearly,
they must not have heard me.
They didn't. Clearly,
oh no,
that silence mean they didn't hear me.
There should have been.
Yeah. Oh man, you know, because I joke with my friends and I'd be like, oh man, because my little cousin, like, she's like my sister, but she's like, she was my little cousin, and they just had, her and her boyfriend had a fiance, whatever, they just had a baby, and they moved over on the other side of East Kings, where there's almost no black people, and you got two good black people, you know, got a job, good job.
Oh, whose housekeeper are y'all?
Right. Hello,
I live here, bitch.
We're moving all the shit in, and it's this old school white lady. She's just like in the window every time we pull in the yard, and she's looking at us like, I'm gonna call somebody.
There goes my fucking appraisal. Not
even that, like, and then I just said, long as she don't say the hard R around me, I'm good. So the police pull up later on, and they say, yeah, we were just trying to see what was going on. We heard there was, some disturbances in the neighborhood. And I'm like, so y'all immediately pull up to the black people?
Oh, it must be right here. There's black folks over there.
There's black people here, and he was like, yeah, we just bought this house.
There's a house on fire 3 doors down.
Right.
Is it you guys?
And he's like, yeah. He was like, yeah, we kind of knew that, she was calling for whatever reason. Cause
that doesn't make it any better.
And I was like, how did you know? And he's like, because in the report it said that there were a couple of hard R's across the street. So I was like, damn, that's how you refer to us. It's some hard R's.
Do you want to know? Never mind.
Don't even do it.
The new term? Do I tell him the new term?
What is text it to me, because I want to know.
I can tell it to you right here, right now.
Oh, no, don't do that.
I mean, it's nothing.
Diggers? Don't do the diggers.
No, I'm not.
No.
Don't do it. Don't give away our secrets. Is that what you're saying?
What do you mean, our secrets?
You're white, too.
Yeah, no.
You about to fuck this up.
Oh, no, it's just a joke.
No.
You.
Y'all about to fuck this
racist
up.
white people only call
y'all. Don't put me into y'all.
Look, let me make this
clear.
clear.
It's like, no, fuck that.
No.
Racist white people only call black people one thing.
They do.
One thing and one thing only. And we were just talking about it.
Don't.
See,
now
I'm not saying it.
Now you're gonna get him hyped.
Yeah, no, because now I don't know how to feel. Because I know that, but you don't want to. You're not supposed to confirm that, Johnny.
You just said it.
Yeah, I know.
The woman called the police and called y'all hard R's.
Yeah, I know. You're not supposed to confirm it. I know that. Like I'm.
She confirmed it.
I'm supposed to think differently of you, though.
Oh, I don't say it.
Oh,
No, and look, don't get it wrong. I'm born in the 80s. I used to say it all the time. It was a nonchalant word to me. I said it with my black friends. They didn't give a flying fuck about it. As I've gotten older and I have children, it's something that we do not say because at some point in time, the cycle has to be broken.
Yeah,
and the cycle is going to be broken for my children because the only way that somebody is described as black is if you're like, hey, which kid are you talking about?
Yeah,
and there's two boys that look the exact same. It's the black kid. Okay, come on, let's go talk to him.
No, I get
you know what I'm saying? And that's the thing is like, I was raised where that word was thrown around.
Yeah, loosely,
without hesitation whatsoever. To people's faces, behind their back, in traffic, it didn't matter. And that's the way I was raised. I was born in the 80s. That's the way it was.
Yeah.
But upon seeing the problem, and at some point in time, you have to stop that cycle of...
Yeah, you do. And that's why...
I'd say ignorance or whatever you want to call it, which it is ignorance. I guess.
Like if you don't know, it's ignorance. If you do know, it's stupidity.
Right. So
like it's, you know what it does, and it doesn't matter who owns the word. If someone tells you how they feel about something, and they say, "Hey, this is disrespectful to me. Do not do this. I ask you to not do this." If you do not honor that, then you're no better than the person that offends them by saying it. Like the other day, there was a meltdown in one of our comedic groups. There was a meltdown about somebody not respecting somebody.
Really? I missed that.
You did? I don't know how.
Was it a text?
Honestly,
did you? Oh, you
left.
left.
I left.
You got out the group.
Yeah.
Dang.
I got it right here. I can probably look at it.
You got out the group too?
No, I didn't get out of it. It's like what ends up happening is I get so many messages in a row, my phone automatically is like, "Hey, I'm shutting this shit up."
Do you want to know why I got out of that?
We talked about it.
Yeah, it's just because I don't agree. Like a lot of them are throwing other people under the bus, and it's people that don't have talent to measure with other talent. So you're making fun of someone who actually makes money doing this, and you
man, listen here. I'll show you what went on in the group, and it was, to me, it was, and I'll show you. I was texting someone at the same time that
Can I ask you a really good question though?
Go ahead.
So, have you seen that Lily Singh?
No.
Lily Singh lady.
That's that
No.
comedy club.
No. She's like a late night show host. So the reason I'm going to ask you this is because, and I'm not one of those that gets offended.
Yeah.
But she gets up there and she's like, I am a bisexual woman of color. She's from India, I think. Pretty sure. But that's what she said. And her entire first monologue is about going up against white America and how white people are probably nervous that she's on the TV and who's she going to borrow headbands from because she's not a dude, nor is she white, and that her role models are Michelle Obama and the brown M&M for women of color. So my point is, does that irritate you?
The brown, no.
I mean, I understand that she's playing to her audience. I get that. But to me, it's such an irreverent use of your platform. Like, be funny. That you're just up there just brown bagging the fuck out of this joke.
I'm all for comedians being funny. I don't give a fuck who you are, what you look like. If you're not funny.
But I'm saying if they gave you a late night show, are you going to use your first monologue to just put it to white America? Is that your plan? I'm just asking.
It's
like, now that you mention it,
it's not my plan.
No, I just think it's fun to I watched it and I was just like, man, you just in my mind I didn't go, oh God, I'm white. I went, oh God, she wasted 15 minutes.
And like you said, like it wouldn't be my plan. It wouldn't be my plan to be like, fuck you, white America, because I grew up with some cool ass white Americans, like
me and you are brothers.
Right, like you and Nate Massey are like my brothers. Like whatever you need, if I got it, you got it. Like there's no, I wouldn't think any differently.
Yeah.
Like if you and Johnny, you get there if you just in case you didn't know, you're in the running.
I appreciate that.
No problem. If I
It's
just
a
know,
good club to be in.
I've just known them longer. That's all it really
No
is.
offense taken.
Like if y'all need anything, I got y'all. Your kids, whatever. Like I don't know who you have in your family, but if you need anything, and I got it, you or your family has it.
Mm-hmm. Same.
I also know those motherfuckers that ain't shit, that ain't worth shit,
Yeah.
that were raised to not like me because of something I did not control.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm sorry my dad fucked my mom and they both look.
Well, I remember, and honest to God, I'm not bad mouthing my dad at all. He's old school.
Yeah, yeah.
And he asked me flat out. He's like, man, every show you do it's all black audiences and all black comics, and you're the only white guy. And you know what my response to him was?
What's that?
Black people's money's still green.
When it comes to the dollar, it's all great.
And I said, and honestly, I mean, but like it was never a thing. My mother raised us in Houston, separate from my father. But my point is my mom didn't raise us to see anything but the person.
Yeah.
And so whenever I do my comedy, that's where I'm writing it from. Is that point of all I see is people.
Yeah.
Now I do see ugly people. I don't give a shit.
Right. Yeah. You don't see black and white, but you see pretty and ugly. I'll give you that.
Yeah, I mean,
Not.
if you're a 2, you're a fucking 2.
You're a
There
fucking
ain't
2.
shit I can do
It
about
doesn't matter. Black 2, white 2, blue 2, green 2. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. All y'all are 2s.
We can all agree that they're ugly people.
And I'm thankful for ugly people because without ugly people, we wouldn't know who's beautiful.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So Glenn, I'm thankful for you, man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And for everybody that's fucked me, I'm
Thank
glad that you lowered your standards to up your average.
Thank you, Glenn, for being a beautiful person.
That's so funny.
But no, when it comes to I wouldn't even lie to you. I say I wouldn't stick it to a man, but if
no. What I'm saying is it was to me it was unfunny.
No, if I'm gonna stick it to the man, that shit gonna be funny.
That's what I'm saying. Would you at least make it fun? Make me laugh.
Nah, it's gonna be a bunch of fuck yous, and I'm here now with your money, but I'm here, man. Do you know? I can't even tell you how many times people thought I was called me an Uncle Tom, like, oh, you're Uncle Tom, yada yada yada. Woo, woo. I was like, cause I like fucking white people, like. Experience some shit I love being who I am. I love being black. I love all my experiences because I grew up with all the poor shit. I grew up with it, but I knew I wanted more, and it just so happened that my white friends had more.
I can vouch 100% that Scooby's eyes do not discriminate when it comes to the female sex. If
I do discriminate. I do discriminate, but I'll let you live on this.
No. You'll say no. What you compliment? You're not rude.
Oh no,
You're
hell
never
yeah.
rude to a woman. That's what I'm saying.
Bridget B is my favorite porn star, and she's not black. So
I gotta see what she looks like now.
It's 2 T's and an E, and
but
then
no,
B.
I mean, I'm just saying that. Like, I remember Trey Mack. He for the longest time.
What's the last name?
Refused
Bridget B-R-I-D.
What's the last name?
B.
Just B.
Oh, B.
Bridget with two T's and an E. And that's her. That's her. Yeah.
Oh, the glasses. Yeah, she's sexy.
Yeah, we took a picture together not too long ago. So.
Where'd you meet her at? Like, where was
she she's a hustler girl now.
Gotcha.
So she came to the radio station and we were talking and everything.
Is this her now?
No,
this is her
Bridget
not with her
Bardot.
makeup on.
No, that's not.
She has her own
But
lube.
Well, there's no
Well,
pictures of her ass. She got a fat ass.
You might need to go to xandxx.com.
Well, I'm just saying, like, we need to see something like she got a booty on her.
Oh no, she got a brand new set of tits and a nice ass that's been I don't know how long, but we talked about it. Like, go ahead, Glenn.
So what I was telling you is Trey refused to book me for this show for a while because he was like, it's just not Glenn's crowd. It's not Glenn's crowd. I get in there, and of course, same story.
Yeah.
Only guy there. And he goes, how do you want me to introduce you? And that's where I started the whole, look, tell him I've been on BET. Tell him I've been on Comic View.
Yeah.
Tell them I've been on, America's Most Wanted, whatever the fuck you want to. But I want you to make them think that I'm so much more hood than I am, and then when my white ass walks out there, and that's one of my favorite things to do, because nothing makes me happier than the entire audience being like, "Oh, he is." This is a white guy.
Yeah. Then you get to doing your shit and they be like, "Oh no, that's our cousin."
Did you watch Def Comedy Jam growing up?
I didn't watch. I honestly did not watch a lot of it.
Man, there was a comic that came on Def Jam one time that
you could have watched cable at my house, Scooby.
I know,
but you can't have any stovetop.
Stovetop stuff.
Oh, it's just.
But no, there was a guy. He got up there and he talked. He had a lisp and he talked like this the whole time and told his jokes. And girlfriend this, girlfriend that.
Who was that?
And this was a comic that was on Def Jam. And at the very end of it, he was like, "And I just want to say one last thing. My name's Chris, and I'm fucking with y'all." And like, it was fucking hilarious. So I was hoping nobody that I've ever talked to has ever seen it or remember it. But I remember it like it was yesterday because I remember dying laughing as a kid.
Why you don't look it up?
I did. I've looked for it. I don't know what the guy's I don't know what the guy's real name was.
Why haven't you watched every episode of Def Comedy?
I can't find them all.
There was a lady.
You got a Fire Stick, don't you?
Well, I mean, I've also got HBO, but they don't have them all on there.
There was a
try Fire Stick.
There was a lady that cut these shows short because of them being offensive.
Oh yeah,
they cut them short.
Talked about this.
She was white.
Yeah, no, she's Asian.
She was Asian, wasn't she? Yeah.
Courtney Pong.
Well, we think she's Asian.
Well, with a
based on her name.
Yeah. Anyway, my point is
that's racist as fuck right there.
No, that's her name.
No, I get it.
I didn't name her.
Did you name her?
No.
Yeah, I know y'all good at taking over shit and putting a new name on it.
My point is this.
You didn't deny
it.
Nope.
No, hold on. Well, that was you with the Mexican joke. Was that you or was that David?
No, I got it. Which one?
About the taking the job.
Oh, that's David.
That's
the only thing that I ever said about Mexicans on stage was I was making a transgender joke, and the crowd got quiet, and I looked and I was like, "Good God, y'all got quiet!" Like I said, "Fuck Mexicans."
Oh yeah.
And they started laughing again, and I'm like, "Okay, good," because
Mark Pugh has a joke about building the wall, and that shit, like it works, but it could be so much more funnier, and I don't know how to make it funnier, but I know how to make it. You know what I'm saying? Like
we'll have to sit and
like if I sat with it right now, I probably wouldn't have it ready till like 6 months later. Like that's how funny it could be. Like yeah, like because
what I was saying is that it was this entire article about her shutting it down for being offensive and racially insensitive. And then it has an advertisement for Martin Lawrence's Lit as Fuck tour.
Fuck her.
No, it cracked me up because I'm like, you've got one of the most controversial comedians ever.
Hold on, wait. Not only that, the first host of Def Comedy Jam, like, okay.
But my point is, controversial, not politically correct, fantastic comedian, right? And there, it's next to an article complaining about obscene material.
I know, like
that's what I'm saying is we have such a crossroads of just battle is just it's a stupid fight.
People want to complain about everything.
They want to.
They can. They have the opportunity. We open the door,
and they can be anonymous about it too.
Yeah,
all right.
And that's a big thing.
I'm not trying to shut you short, but you got anything coming up? We try to do these things where we're not,
when you had to go sneeze or take a shit, whatever it was, he plugged the fuck out of himself apparently because he filled time for us like a motherfucker.
Yeah, we're gone 2 fucking minutes. Who the fuck shits that quick?
13 minutes is how long I think you were gone. If I remember correctly, it may have been 19.
13.
I've been
gone forever.
I've been a quick stroke for a long time.
So you just on here just a dick out while we were gone?
Unleash, let it go, get out. You talking about shitting still?
We're
right?
definitely gonna have to put the YouTube beta is not for children. I don't want him getting in trouble for that.
Look, and speaking of not for children, you were talking about offensive, and we were talking about Mexico. Did you see the Mexican version of Big Brother, or I think it was like the Spanish version of Big Brother? Made one of the contestants watch her own rape in the confessional. She'd apparently gotten blackout drunk. Somebody fucked her, and she didn't know, I guess. And I didn't get to read the whole article. I got busy. but she didn't know, and they put her in the confessional booth and was like, hey, watch this video. And she's like, what the fuck? And apparently they made her
Like
watch.
they thought she knew
I
about
don't know. I have no context.
Wow.
For any of that, except for that. So we can end it on
Mind
that. We'll have to look
fucking
that up.
blown. I
mean,
tell you.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll look it up while we're talking about
I'm
it.
going to give me some more ice. Give me just a second.
What a terrible thing to like.
I'm like me and you both looking like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like, oh my God, this took a nasty turn for the what? Oh Lord, that is so fucking ridiculous. They really did that shit?
I saw it this morning and I couldn't believe it. I saw it. Yeah, here it is.
No, dude.
I saw it and had to screenshot that shit. I was like, oh man, we need to talk about that shit. So,
Good God, look at the bags under her eyes.
it says she shakes her head slowly in disbelief. Her hands collapse tightly over her ears, stained face, blah, 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 blah. She was called to the diary room of Spanish Big Brother.
She didn't know.
She had no idea she was about to be shown images of what she was subjected to and alleged sexual abuse.
Oh, and she's telling them to stop.
Yeah, she begs them to stop playing it.
And they're just forcing her to watch it over and over again.
God damn, that's in Mexico, right?
No, it's
Yeah,
Spain.
In Spain.
In Spain. Oh, what white people Spain?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a European country though.
Yeah, we get it. That's just something else.
Yeah, y'all fucked up all over the place.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, that's not me trying to be racist, but if
No, I get it.
like,
I get it. You know, I understand. Because,
damn, man, that's fucked up. That's.
you know, it's real fucked up.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
I've never been mean to anybody, and I have to suffer for white Spain.
Hey, it says here, Mr.
I met-
Lopez is
I met a
accused of
Spaniard
penetrating her as she slept in her alleged assault.
So is that the guy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, so are they dating now?
Oh,
they
no,
were in a
so-
relationship beforehand, and then she got drunk, and when he was trying to fool around, that's what I was just reading. She got drunk at this party, tried to fool around. She said, no, I can't, and then collapsed in her bed, and then he apparently fucked her while she slept, and the assault lasted 5 minutes. So, I mean,
So
they made her watch the fucking
Next
sex
subject.
tape.
Next subject.
Man, it's fucked up.
How did you even?
he
how
looks
did
for
you-
look. He looked up this one thing. It was a Photoshop thing, and he didn't know, but he was looking for hope. Okay.
And he took it all away, so now I look for fucking the most ridiculous
No,
shit in the
so
world.
it shows. An,
You want to see this? Here, let me show you this video of this girl blowing her brains out. Hold
No.
on.
no, don't
don't
do
wanna
that.
see
I don't want
that.
to see that.
What the?
Nobody wants to.
Nobody
see
wants to fucking
fucking
watch that. You
buzzkills
fucking
guys
psycho.
are. What are you talking about, psycho? It's fucking hilarious.
It's not fucking hilarious.
She's like trying to do this fucking whole thing. Of, bow! Brains just all over the
that.
wall.
No, man.
What?
Man, you're getting so far from his cool white people list.
Huh?
Yeah, like
What?
you walking. I mean, no.
You're walking a real white line.
Better
mean,
watch
you
your mouth.
Still cool. I'm just.
You got to get out that door, sir.
I got
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Like, nah,
you. No, I got you. You're getting out of
Dumbo.
the door.
Nine.
Right? Don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
No,
No.
no. We're gonna have to edit that in post. You're racist.
All I said was
fuck.
9.
The German for
No.
no.
Yeah.
So you're telling him no.
Tell them no. Settle down.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Don't get hyped up.
Edit that in post.
There is no
Don't worry,
post.
we'll edit it in post. We'll take care of it.
It's gonna make you seem really racist and like you're gonna.
No,
attack
what would
with
make
a-
me seem racist is if I was in here singing.
Oh God, here he goes.
Oh, should I stop?
Yeah, you should
Why?
because there's
Because
lines.
you don't want to make me feel uncomfortable.
I mean,
I-
everybody's gonna assume we liquored him up just to insult.
That's already what they're gonna think.
Now that you've got
No, they're not.
Tell you something about you that I think you need to know. Isn't that how people do it?
Nah,
I remember the one
That's
time-
just the ones down here. They do it like intelligently other places too, though. And that's the fucked up part about it.
You know what I hated when I lived in California is everybody's like, "Oh my God, you're from the South? Ooh, how different is it?" And I'm like, "It's really not like you think.
It's just humid.
It's just, well, I'm just saying because it was during the whole Confederate monuments thing.
Oh, right. Well, I mean, I get it though, because like black people went to California to get away from that bullshit. So, of course, they think you're automatically.
Well, they would label me as a Southern comedian, which they wouldn't do for you.
No, yeah, I just be black.
Yeah. So when I got over there, I'm a Southern
Black and
comedian,
Southern.
and so that's what. So in my mind, I'm like, what do y'all want me to do? And they're like, well, you're a Southern comedian. I'm
So
like, but I
tell-
own no fucking robes or cross burning kits, so.
You got sheets there, don't you, son?
I just thought it was ridiculous. Southern comedian.
Yeah, man.
I mean, granted, I'm from the South, but I don't think like.
Well, you might, but I'm sure it has everything to do with your tone and.
Oh, I'm
yeah.
sure it has
Oh,
everything.
yeah,
to,
like,
yeah.
no, I ain't gonna lie to you. He, like, if you don't know Glenn and you walk up to Glenn and just start talking to him, you're gonna think he's one
turnip
of
green.
he's one
Country
of,
is a turnip green.
you're gonna think he's one of the good old boys.
Well, I've always said I have a Bubba card and a Hood card. Play on both sides of the railroad tracks.
All right, well, what you got to plug? I got a show on the 13th at the Port.
I have a show on the 6th.
I think I'm at that show.
I have no idea who I'm
Hold
with.
on, wait. Ryan hit you up about it?
Yeah, a while back.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
Hold on, let me make sure.
Glenn's butt hurt.
He didn't hit me up about shows anymore.
Ryan is not gonna hit Glenn up.
Actually, I've talked to Ryan about that, and I need to talk to him again because
What's
he's,
his last name?
Hope?
Yeah, Hope.
How come I know his name, but y'all don't?
I
Because
thought
you're the
that's what
one
it was.
seethes over it and thinks about him constantly.
I don't
Just like
see
that-
Oh no, you
over
said
it
on
either.
13th?
Yeah, just like that Joel Roberts guy or Rogers guy.
I don't worry about
what's his
him
last
either.
name? What's
Oh
his name?
yeah.
I invited him on the podcast.
Oh yeah? Why
Yeah.
Why you didn't accept it?
I don't know. Maybe it's because he thinks we have beef.
I just wanted my set from that night. I didn't give a fuck about what was going on. I was like, hey bro, can I just get my set?
Can I just get a copy of that?
Oh, that's all you cared about? You didn't care about the injustice of your friends?
Yeah,
I didn't-
Nobody cares, Glenn.
No, I asked him that before all
You know
that
what?
bullshit.
You know what?
That was a fucking melt dog. See, Johnny, you weren't around then.
No, and I thank God.
Yeah, no, because he fucked over my boy. He really made it.
I saw. You want here? We'll bring the video.
No, we don't need to bring it.
Goddamn.
Every chance he gets. Like that video
It's
had.
gone from 7 to 15 views because of me. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Oh, God. All right. Let's end on a positive note.
All right, so I'll be at the Port on the 13th. You're gonna be there too.
I'll be there also.
Fucking A, that's awesome. It's where I started. So
Yeah, most
Hell
definitely. I got you.
awesome. Are you closing? Do you have any idea what the order is?
I
or who
don't.
else?
No, he just texted me. He was like, "Hey, you want to do the 13th?" and gave me said things that I would benefit from it. Not too many, but he said to. I was like, "Fuck it, I ain't doing nothing. I don't have anything planned. I'll go for it."
Yeah, I'll go for it too. I wish I knew who else was gonna be there.
December 6th at Fun Row, Monroe.
Where?
In Fun Row.
I'm going just to go.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
going-
we might even go early so Scooby can visit with you.
That'd be
You're right,
awesome.
so I can
Fucking
possibly
A.
visit with my child.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah, that'd
All
be
right.
awesome. All right, you got anything else you want to tell the people?
Tell the people.
Other than that, catch me on KDKS Thursday and Friday, 102.1, 320, 318, excuse me. If anybody's listening that's not in the city of Shreveport,
Yeah, 318.
318, 320-1021. You can follow me on all social medias at Thewildmanscoob. That's Thewildmanscoob, all one word. I got that from you, Johnny.
All one word.
All
Yeah,
one
dude,
word.
I searched you for like 2 weeks, and then finally I just did it all together. It was like, aha.
All one
Yeah.
word. Just look. I'm moving to
He's-
DFW area.
When you going?
It'll probably be sometime mid next year, mid 2020.
Yeah.
Working out the kinks now. I've been at my job for a while. I know I can't transfer, but I want to be in that little business for long enough so where I can ask for some money when I go.
Yeah.
So other than that, man, I'm just working, being humble. I got a couple of invites to go to other bigger states, but until the money right is on my end, it's not on their end. Until the
Yeah.
money's right on my end, I'm just gonna keep working at the comedy club as much as I can, getting the connections I can. Cause I ain't gonna lie to you, that's where I'm getting my connections from. When we have a comic come in out of town, I just talk to them, exchange numbers whenever I can. If they like me, they like me. If they don't, they don't. You know,
Sounds a good way to do it, man.
Right, man. I've been invited to D.C., Chicago, Florida, Georgia, and that's just within the club, and of course DFW because we get most of our comments from DFW. But yeah, 2020 seems like it's gonna be pretty decent.
Fuck
like,
yeah, man.
29. I ain't gonna lie to you. Out of all the years I've done comedy, 2019 has been my most progressive. I did more shows.
Same here.
I did more. Y'all motherfuckers lucky. Like y'all get the option to get paid now. Like
yeah, we didn't get that.
Yeah, like how you're excited about doing a show. Like we were excited to do a show for free. Like
or two beers.
I've done all my shows but 2 of them for free. So
you're welcome.
Yeah. So hold on. Do we talk about the messages online? I mean, here, you weren't in the group. Okay, so there was someone.
You got that lighter? If we're gonna.
Yeah, hold on. You want to talk about this after? You want to go ahead and kill it?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah,
go
All
ahead
right, we'll go ahead. Thank you guys again. Episode what are we on? 15.
Yeah.
Like and subscribe. Check us out on Anchor.
Oh yeah, I'm on YouTube too. I don't post a lot of shit on
man,
YouTube.
we need to get you some content out there, man.
Hey man, give me this. I'll put that shit on there.
Yeah, well, shit, I'll send you a copy of it. I don't think I can send you a copy
You can
of it.
send us a link.
Like you know,
Yeah, I can definitely send you the link.
Yeah, no problem.
But,
I'll put that shit on there.
I'll try to put this shit on thumb drive. But we thank you guys again for tuning in, and this
I'll be back. Fuck what they say.
Yeah,
No,
no, definitely, he'll
you'll
be back.
definitely be back.
They was
That's a
trying to
guarantee.
test trial me.
Ain't
I
no
weren't
test
trying
trial. I
to
was
test
talking
trial.
shit,
Give me the
man.
fucking lighter.
you
want this
That's
right
test
here?
trial.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
This thing
please.
right here.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
need.
you see this fucking lighter right here?
Yeah,
Fuck this guy.
yeah,
All right,
yeah,
thank you
see you
guys. We
later.
appreciate it.
Yeah,
We're
man,
out.
thanks to
All
y'all.
right.